Hey everyone, this is TrendCrave here, and in today's video, we're going to be going through the top 10 craziest things that YouTubers found in their videos, and most of these are like exploring type YouTubers or YouTubers who do a lot of metal detecting stuff, or they search stuff in rivers, and they found all kinds of different things. Like a couple examples would be like coins, treasure, dildos, and then the occasional gun or knife, you know, just the general type of stuff. But I think that you guys will really like this one. I don't know why, I just find these videos kind of interesting. I don't watch them on a normal basis, but they're interesting. Anyway, so before we actually get into this list, I really appreciate it if you guys could leave a like in the video. If we can break 7,500 likes, that'd be insanely awesome. And also make sure to comment down below and tell me if you ever found anything crazy. Like maybe you're a guy who goes out and does a lot of metal detecting, or you're just walking down the street and found something really cool. Let me know what it was, because I'm curious to hear about that. But anyways, though, let's go ahead and get into this top 10. And in the number 10 spot, we've got a video from Deep Digger Dan, and he was doing some metal detector stuff, and he ended up finding a World War II machine gun. It was obviously rusted to shit because, well, it's been in the ground for so long, but this machine gun was a Russian PPS-43 submachine gun. So here's the clip.
Who's going to tell me about this? Look at that! Get in! Come on! That is what it's all about. I love the handle because that's not corroded. It's got a C on it there, look. It's very heavy, but I think half of that might be to do with the rust. That is going to be properly restored, and I'm keeping that baby. Beautiful. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang.
Moving on to number 9, we've got a video coming from Dr. Tones 24K, and he actually was metal detecting, and he found a 2,000-year-old coin. It's over 2,000 years old, and apparently it was something called a Celtic gold stater. He found this in England, and I don't know shit about this coin. All I know is that it's really fucking old, and this guy pretty much just went batshit crazy when he found it. He was so excited.
It's not very often that I find an item so exciting that I forget to point the camera at it.
Oh, you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Eric, Eric, Eric. Oh wow. Yeah! Yeah! Are you kidding me? I'm being dead serious, dude. I just found a full stater. I haven't seen the back yet. Oh my god, dude.
Heading over to number 8, we've got a video coming from Czech Diggers, and they were doing something called magnet fishing, which I had no clue even fucking existed, and I think it was actually kind of cool. You'll see what it is here in the video, and you can kind of work it out with your brain, but they were looking for some World War II stuff in this lake, I think it is. I'll have to look through the video again, but they ended up finding a submachine gun, which was an MP40, which I'm going to sound like a little bit of a faggot when I say this, but the MP40's got to be probably my favorite gun, and that's not because I've actually fired it in real life or anything like that. It's because of Call of Duty.
Ty máme, co je? Co to je? To je zásobník. To je. Ty pičule, to je. Daj z toho.
No tak to se posel.
No.
Yo!
In the number 7 spot, we've got a video coming from Jay Gold, and he was out metal detecting. I presume he was looking for gold with his metal detector, but he ended up finding a monster gold nugget. And this thing was pretty big. It was 3.8 ounces, and he was pretty excited when he found this. I'd probably be pretty shit-faced happy if I found that too, because like gold prices are insanely high. Like as I'm making this video, it's $1,230 around there per ounce, and this is 3.8 ounces.
Have a look at that.
Moving on to number 6, we got a video coming from DalmID, and he was searching for some river treasure. He found a ton of different stuff, and he actually had a friend there with him who's another YouTuber. His name is AquaSugar. He's on this list as well, but they found so much stuff, like a knife, a gun, 5 sunglasses, fishing tackle, and just a bunch of shit. This one's not as much about one specific thing that they found like a lot of the other ones on this list. I just wanted to show more of like a person that found a bunch of different things.
I think it's a violin.
That thing is heavy. What is
full
that?
of gold
You think
coins.
there's stuff in there?
Gold coins.
Gold coins in there, huh?
You know, they used to hide gold coins in little baby violins.
You found a camera or a phone right here. I don't know what that is. That's a small phone if it's a phone.
Heading over to number 5, we've got a find from SC Digger, and he found a really old coin, and it's not quite as old as the one earlier in the video. It was from like, you know, over 2,000 years ago, but it's still a pretty old one, and this one was actually a 1666 Rich Fellows Dorchester farthing. So it's still a really cool old coin, and I thought it was definitely worth throwing in here, but it's not necessarily in the best shape. It's still pretty worn, but it's kind of understandable considering it's so old.
Something interesting, I don't know. We're going to try to discover it together and see what it is. And I'm thinking either a button or potentially an old piece of silver. I don't know. I'm still in disbelief. By far and away the oldest thing I've ever dug, and to imagine something that old came out of the ground in upstate South Carolina is just as unbelievable.
In the number 4 spot, we've got a video coming from AquaSugar, and I really am just trying not to say his fucking name wrong because I feel like that could turn out very badly for me, but he was doing another river treasure video, and he found a bunch of different stuff again, and it included 4 iPhones and 2 GoPros and just a bunch of other things.
Most of the phones are flooded. I think that one's going to be okay. Also ended up with 2 GoPros. That one's perfect. It's going to work just fine. That one's flooded. We'll at least get the card out of there and see if there was some big river accident where he lost it, and that might be exciting to see.
Moving on to number 3, we've got a video from Sean Miller, and he was metal detecting back in 2013 with some friends. They didn't come across much that day, then all of a sudden they came across this, and it was a 1635 silver ewer, which apparently is pretty valuable, and I had no clue what an ewer was before I watched this video, so you learn something new every day. I don't know if you guys knew what an ewer was either.
Found a little bit of a handle or knob on the handle at the top up here. Don't seem to be much underneath it at the moment. Hard to say until we get it out and detect the ground a bit more. Don't know if there's anything to the side of it, and we don't know if there's anything in it. Look at that.
That's beautiful. Get her out.
What a beautiful jug. We did find the hallmarks, and it is dated to 1635. We're not sure who the maker was. Still trying to find that out.
Heading over to number 2, we've got another video coming from Dr. Tones 24K, and this time he actually found a 1901 Barber quarter, which apparently are extremely fucking rare because of the year and whatever. I have no clue, but this thing was worth a decent amount of money. He ended up putting it up for auction, and he sold it for a whopping $6,251.
It's a barber. Nice. Oh, and I scratched it. I must have scratched it with my pinpointer. Dang it. 01. Might be a key date, man. That rings a bell for some reason.
Yeah?
We'll look it up later. I just looked up the coin. First thing that came up.
And the truth is, he was really flipping out. I thought he was going to get out of the truck while we're moving.
Astounding, to me anyway. $6,251 for a quarter.
And finally, in the number 1 spot, we've got another video coming from Deep Digger Dan, and he found a gun, and this one, it was kind of weird because it was packaged up weird, and he thought it might have been from a crime scene or something like that, like maybe someone had used it and then went and stashed it or hid it here, but a lot of the comments also thought that maybe because it was in this like packaging and stuff like that to preserve it, you know, it wasn't actually used and it was just hidden there as a stash, because if you use that gun for a crime, why would you want to preserve it? You guys can let me know what you think about that down in the comment section. You can fight about it. Let me know what you think, but here's the clip.
But I think this is a proper gun. Oh my god, what's this? Okay, well whatever it is, it's wrapped. This is a gun, I'm telling you. It's wrapped in cloth. I shouldn't really touch this, should I? And I hope, you know, this is a very strange colour. I hope there's no blood on that. If this wasn't used in a crime, why would it be wrapped in cloth, then in that, and then buried? This must have been used in a crime. Ladies and gentlemen, I found my own gun. Woohoo!
Those are the clips that I have for today's video. I hope that you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like in the video. Let's try to break 7,500 likes. That would be insanely awesome. I really appreciate you guys. Also, make sure to comment down below and tell me which one of these finds that these YouTubers found was the craziest. Like, which one you thought was the most insane. And if you want to see a part 2 to this list at some point in time, feel free to let me know about that as well, because, well, there's a lot of crazy things YouTubers have found. Anyway, so that's kind of it for this video. I hope that you guys did enjoy it. I'm going to end it off right about there, so I'll see you guys later. Shebang, bitches.